everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Stephanie glitzzygem. Get my seat adjusted, right? How's everybody doing today? I hope all are well. Thank you for watching. For those who are new to my channel, please subscribe, the notification bell. Also give my video a thumbs up because it helps out my channel. Today's video, we're going to go ahead and do a get ready with me with using my Penny Project palettes. So I'm going to go, in today's video, I'm going to go ahead and use my BH Cosmetics palette. And I'm going to create an eye look. I already primed my eyes. And I'm just going to start creating a look. I'm going to get ready to start filming some boxes. So if y'all have been keeping up with my community posts, you know what had happened to me, right? I think most of all of you already know what happened to me. So with everything that's going on with my job. So yeah, if you get on my community post, you'll see what happened. I had a really bad day because like it was just one thing right after another on the same day. So I have some free time now. I have some free time to actually get on camera and share things with you now. Share videos that I should have already done and I should have done last month that I didn't get a chance to do. And yeah, so I'm kind of excited. I'm excited about that. And then I have some friend mail that I'll be sharing with you guys on Monday for Mask Monday. So stay tuned for that video when Monday comes around. I'm not sure if I'll pre-record it, but I mean, I always pre-record it, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna pre-record it. I'm gonna pre-record it tomorrow or maybe Sunday. I'll pre-record it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But right now I'm using the matte shades in my palette. So the first shade that I used was this Aquarius matte. This one looks like it's like a bear shade, nude shade, and then I going in darker with the Sagittarius chestnut brown color. Yeah, I'm trying to do like a neutral fall look, maybe. I know we're not in the fall, but it's gonna be like a neutral look. Maybe add some color to that. What else? All right. What was I saying? I was saying how, yeah, so I have some free time right now to pre-record videos. I'm excited about that. Or record videos. Oh, so I actually went to to do my background check and screening for a new job that I applied for already, that have contacted me. I've already interviewed for this position, and I'm already in the hiring process. So it's only a matter of maybe weeks before I start on with this company, and they do a very extensive like background check. They do drug testing, so a drug screening, whatever you want to call it. You know, same thing. Drug screening, drug testing. You know, they do a very extensive one. So they do that because the company that I'm going to work for, you know, requires a lot of detail. And you have to be, you know, they have to make sure that you are, you know, well enough to work in a position like that. You'll be dealing with customers and vendors and companies, and give customer service. It's actually like a customer service, but at the same time it's customer service, and not only customer service, but you're also you're also doing other kind of work. You're also doing paperwork, making sure things are in line. Make sure you dot your I's and cross your T's. You're checking other people's work. You're not only just before the customer leaves your station or your area where you're at. You have to make sure that you check everything. You cross-check, you double verify everything. So that's what I'll be doing, and I'm happy that I actually found a company and a job that, you know, will get me will get me out of these financial situations that I've been in, you know. I don't talk about them much. I just kind of mention them here and there, you know, but this is the reason why I've moved on to another company, because the company I was at was not really appreciating. Well, appreciation is really not what I'm looking for. I mean, I do want appreciation, okay? Don't get me wrong. I do want appreciation, but I need to pay my bills, you know? That's what, at the end of the day, I need my bills paid. So that's the whole point of me, you know, needing to find another job, because the other job was not providing that for me. So I had to do what was best for me and my baby boy, because, you know, he's still recovering. He should have his visit for, you know, to take his first stitches off on the 21st, I believe, the 21st or the 22nd. He should be able to get his stitches taken out. So, like I was saying, I'm going to go ahead and use this shade. I'm going to use this shade Cancer, the shimmer shade for the lid, for the front lid. Yeah, yeah, they're going to take off his first set of stitches from his surgery, from his tumor removal, and then that's when I'll be able to get an answer if the tumors were benign or if they're actually active. Excuse me, so that we can find the proper treatment for him. So that's where I'm at right now with him, with my baby. And then if you kept up with my community post, I did mention the day that I actually, you know, the day that it happened, my dog got attacked. It'll say it on my community post, and you can read all the details there of the attack, of the neighbor's dog attack, and all that. But he's fine. Thank God he's fine, because, and thank God that the owner was willing to pay for the injuries. I mean, after all, it was her dog that came into my, it was a neighbor's dog that came into my property and and bit my dog and injured him. Bit him where he had already had stitches. He opened up his wound. When I took him to the vet, that's what they said. All it did was open up his wound, and all they did was just re-sew it back up. But I don't think the stitches they used are holding up, because I'm starting to see, you know, flesh, you know, with that looks like it could turn into a concern or not. I think it'll be fine. His appointment should be coming up in 4 days, you know, to get his other stitches removed. I'll have the vet check that wound out where they stitched him up at the 24-hour vet clinic where we had to take him, because this happened, you know, the attack happened at close to midnight. And so we took him at the 24-hour vet clinic, you know, because all the clinics are closed around that time, of course. So we had to take him to the emergency room, the emergency vet clinic, and there, you know, they were wonderful with my dog. They were great. You know, they had great customer service. They took care of my dog. They took care of me. They, they were friendly. They were friendly staff. So I just wanted to say thank you to them, and I'm giving them a shout out. The name of their hospital is actually called Vet Hospital. I rephrase that. It was actually they were actually called the veterinary pet hospital, something like that. That's actually what their name was. And it's a 24-hour emergency, or 24-hour on their sign. So that's where we took my dog. The neighbor, was kind enough and friendly enough to take me in her vehicle, while I had my dog in the back, trying to care for him, trying to, he was a little taken by surprise because he had a cone. So he wasn't expecting, this bite on the back, on, this attack. He wasn't expecting it. And so, yeah, I was traumatized for like 2 days. And I spoke to the owner about that, and she's more careful now about making sure she checks up on her dog more often, because it did get loose it was tied up, it got loose. So she reassured me, she reassured me that was a concern of mine, and she reassured me that she was going to go ahead and make sure that her dog is well tied up, or they will put him in he has a place where they put him, with the lock, where he does, like a cage. I'm not sure if it's a cage or if it's something, or if it's like a little house they built for him, but it has a latch, and where they can lock him in, so she reassured me that I shouldn't worry about having to walk my dog anymore when he has to use the restroom, because that's what happened. I took him outside to use the restroom, and that's when the dog got loose and bit my dog, attacked my dog, and I sat on top of him. I sat on top of that dog, not my dog, on the other dog. I literally got all my body weight, and I sat right on top of his head to let go of my dog. And he let go of my dog because, I'm pretty heavy. I'm not thin, I'm not model size, so a supermodel size. So, so yeah, my weight did help with getting him from latching off my dog, because he had already sunk his teeth into my dog's back. And so he unlatched whenever I got on top of him, on his head. He unlatched. I took him by surprise, I guess, and then I grabbed him by the collar. So thank goodness the collar didn't get loose, because he didn't even try to attack me. He was adamant about trying to attack my dog. He was just trying to charge for my dog again. And I was on the floor, and I had him, and neighbors were looking out the window. They didn't even come out to help me. One of my neighbors told me, yeah, we saw it. And you didn't come out to help me or call the cops or do something to help me with this dog? Well, no. They're because if we call the cops, anyways, I'm not even gonna go through the detail with what my neighbor was saying, but I was kind of they saw everything that was going on, and they didn't do anything to at least, I was on the floor, with the dog, trying to get the, holding the collar on, pulling him away, pushing him back so I can get up. And who knows what I was going to do with that dog, because he bit my baby. When you bite my baby, okay, everything will break loose, okay? Everything will break loose, and you attack my baby, you do not want to do that. Especially when you're an animal. When you're an animal and you're gonna, no. You will not see the light of day. I look that type of person, which, I'm exaggerating. But, that's how I feel. I feel like you will not see the light of day you will not see the light of day, with those dogs. But, with those, well, thank goodness he wasn't like a wild dog because he was domesticated, but because he could attack me, he could have bit me, and that's what I was like anticipating for him to bite me, you know, anticipating for the dog to bite me because, you know, I got in the way of him attacking my dog. So I anticipated, you know, him getting angry at me and try to bite me or try to get me out of the way so that he could attack my dog. And I was anticipating it, and I knew this, but I knew that I was going to fight with all my force that I had. And yes, and maybe he wouldn't have seen the light of day. In my mind, I was already thinking he is not going to see the light of day if he does try to attack me. You know, but dogs are, you know, I guess, I don't know. I was going to say that dog was strong, but I was able to hold him back. I was able to hold him back. He wasn't a heavy dog, so I was able to hold him back, and I know that I probably could have done some damage to him, you know, physically. But the owner came out pretty quickly, and she grabbed the dog and took him away, and, you know, gave him a little snap, gave him a little slap on his, like, she kind of hit him on his head or on his mouth or on the back. I don't know where she hit him, but she kind of, like, you know, like when you hit a child, like on the back of their hand or something, she did that to her dog, and she just took him inside. She tied him up, or she took him in, she put him inside that the dog house they had with the latch. So, and yeah, she was friendly enough to take me to the hospital, to the vet, and she paid for the vet bill. Yeah, so she took full responsibility, and I thank her for that, you know, because I wouldn't have been able to afford that. And so I thank her for doing that. I thanked her for, you know, I just said, you know, thank you for coming, you know, and I said, and I just kind of just talked to her, and you know, she had an issue that happened a while back with her kid. You know, her son died, and so I just started talking to her about, you know, hope. You know, that there's hope for people who have passed away. You know, I mean, they're in a better place, and I mean, like, I was trying to give her some kind of like reassurance. You know, that, you know, I was trying to you know, because she did say that she was feeling a little depressed, and there's moments that she wasn't able, you know, like there was days that she didn't want to get out of her room or anything. So I was just giving her like, you know, words of comfort. You know, I know you will never feel, you will never feel better until you're ready to feel better when one of your loved one dies. You know, but I tried, you know, to talk to her. So that's what I did. I tried talking to her and, you know, giving her some comfort, giving her words of comfort, and, you know, she was taking everything, you know, everything I was telling her in, you know, she was taking in everything I was telling her, you know, and, you know, but, yeah, I just, you know, I gave her my condolences, you know, about her child who passed away. She said it was like a year ago her child had passed away in a car accident, and anyway, so I was just trying to give her I was giving her like comforting words, forgiving herself, you know, because she felt like she was at fault because she was the one that was driving. But that's a total different story, a total different topic, you know, for another day, you know, about that incident. But I just wanted to share that with you guys and get on here and do this. I look for you guys because I'm going to go ahead and start doing some videos where I'm going to start unboxings and, you know, show you videos, show you subscription boxes that I have not opened up yet from last month. So hopefully, you know, you'll stay tuned to watch those and just just kind of see a recap of what all was given last month, you know. And yeah, so thank you for watching. Thank you for being here, joining me here today on this Get Ready With Me. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. I love you, my gems. Bye. Mwah.